It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
You know, I don't know if you've been listening to the Bob and Tom Show recently, but Willie is here, Tom's son, and they never look more alike than when they're arguing with each other. So, hi, everybody. Welcome to the Bob and Tom Show.
It's going to be a good one today.
April 13th, 2021. Great show today. Don't go anywhere. Phone your friends. Wake the neighbors. Call Grandma. Hey, Pat Godwin.
Hi, Chick McGee.
I already talked to Pat this morning. He's not aware of it, but
I'm aware.
We'll cover that. Hello, Josh.
Hey, Chick.
Hello, Christy.
Hi, Chick.
Hello, Ace.
Chick.
Willie.
Chickster.
There he is in the black T-shirt, the James Dean T-shirt.
Oh, yeah.
Classic cool.
You're tearing me apart.
You got to roll a deck of Luckies in that sleeve.
I'm off the cigs.
Is that right? Really? All right. And here we go. Strap in. Look out. Take a step back.
So did you get too much sleep or not enough?
I'm feeling good.
He's got a sexy, you hear his sexy voice?
I don't know what's going on, but I think it's
Any ladies listening to
phase one of a cold.
Tom's passing out orgasms this morning, so if you want to give us a call.
I'm not sure what's going on there, but...
Oh, yeah.
Phase one of a cold when you're most contagious.
Yes, thank you.
I don't know what's going on. I just woke up and there it was.
He had the temperature here on the thermostat at Mr. Freeze level.
Yeah, he did.
66 when I walked in this morning.
Pretty low.
And if you stood there and was real quiet, you could hear...
Yeah, that's not what I was hoping for this
Mr.
morning.
Freeze. I am
What were you hoping for?
I was hoping you hit one of the 6 deer that were in the driveway when I came in this morning.
And no, you didn't text us?
No, because you guys get mad when I text you.
We don't get mad. We just don't see the need for it. That's all. So we figured you'd keep doing it.
That's why if you came in here and hit one of the deer, I'd be going, well, I would have texted you, but you asked me not to.
Yeah. No, that didn't happen because deer move. Yeah, they'll often walk.
They'll run.
Yeah.
Well, as you know, Josh, the deer, they have the God-given ability to the defense mechanism against oncoming trucks is to stand there and stare at them. As you may have noticed, a lot of roadkill today in the news.
Yes.
We go to the great state of Wyoming because we have huge roadkill news coming out of Wyoming.
We do.
Fascinating story.
It's not Bigfoot, is it?
Kangaroo?
No, it's not Bigfoot.
Well,
Sorry.
you'll find out what it is. But good morning, everybody. Let's do a quick roster check. You, of course, introduced Ace Cosby. Did you mention that Ace Cosby is now sitting in the Omaha Steaks Joke of the Day chair as he mans the controls over there? And I mean mans. When he touches these things, what do you call them? Potentiometers? Is that the word?
Back in the day, I don't know if they are still
I
called
call
that.
them sliders.
Sliders.
Not to be confused with the hamburgers from Royal Castle, from White Castle, by the way, which is
In the news.
Royal Castle's is a regional version of that. The sliders, they're celebrating their 100th anniversary.
Well, I think we have sliders for breakfast. What do you think?
Did you know that?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to... We out-sub-reference everyone but Dennis Miller on this show.
Sliders is one of those words that was sort of pejorative at first.
And then they
became totally
they owned it.
Yeah.
Sure. Love it.
Belly bombs, gut busters.
Love them.
Yeah, but we have
So good.
we have White Castle news coming up this morning. Oh, sure, there are a lot of important things going on nationally and internationally, but we've got White Castle stuff.
How many could you
coming
eat,
right.
really? One sitting, White Castle, you're really hungry. How many could you eat?
So me and a buddy, when I was driving to college for the first time, we had this you know what? We're men now.
Yes.
On the road
Yes.
trip. And we got a whole crave case, and 2 guys ate it while we were driving.
Wow.
Is it 24?
It was 15 each. It's 30 burgers.
Oh,
Wow.
that's a lot. That sure is a lot.
You know, where did
Good for you
you
guys.
I am in the presence of greatness.
where did you dump the remnants, if you will?
So we got it, I'm pretty sure, in the beginning of Kansas. I don't know if you've ever driven through Kansas
Oh, yeah.
either way, but
Absolutely.
it is long as hell.
At Highway 70, sure.
And we
is
started munching on them close to I don't know, Kansas City, I guess, and then all the way towards Manhattan. I think we finally threw them out. We went through those sliders, man.
Delicious.
And they
Yum.
went through you.
Yes.
Chick, do you have the Today in History music?
We're going to start with Today in History?
Do I? At last, my big ideas are finally being incorporated.
What's
Ladies
the big
and gentlemen,
idea?
time now for
Just one thing that I want to get to right now today in history. Because it's early in the morning and Josh has yet to dig into his breakfast.
and he's not steeping either.
But Josh, I know, of course, you're a student of history. And
Who is
you're probably fully aware that today is the birthday of Thomas Jefferson.
Thomas Jefferson, of course.
on
Yes,
the
yeah.
tip
Oh, yeah.
on the tip,
TJ.
on the tip,
Tommy Jeff.
tip of your tongue.
Sure, yeah.
Certainly a problematic favorite
Brown sugar.
in history. Yes, there were issues.
Controversy.
As the great George Clinton, his vice president, once said, he is the most funkadelic of all presidents.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Yeah. His vice president was George Clinton.
I didn't know that.
Absolutely.
Oh,
Really. If you go look it up.
How old is that guy?
George
Man.
Clinton, he's been around for a while.
Oh, it's hard to tell. He's got that multicolored do.
Sure.
A fun fact about Thomas Jefferson that I think you're gonna say this is not true, but this is absolutely true.
He wrote the Declaration of Independence. Isn't that right?
He, among other things, there are many things that he did. Some good, some bad, certainly. Thomas Jefferson helped popularize macaroni and cheese in the United States.
Did
Are
he
you
really?
kidding me?
I am not kidding you.
Well, as if he needed another reason. to
Another
be-
feather in his cap?
Holy hell, that's
a feather that he
great.
called macaroni?
That, ladies and gentlemen, is absolutely true.
Wow.
And macaroni and cheese, there's no such thing as too cheesy. Have you ever taken a bowl of macaroni and cheese and put more cheese on top of it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, shredded cheese.
Oh, yeah.
I have not.
Oh, I have.
haven't done that.
I can tell you which restaurants in this town have the best macaroni and cheese, and you'd be quite surprised.
One place has the lobster macaroni and cheese.
Chick, he thinks that he knows where the good
Yeah.
mac and
He's-
cheese is.
he's-
His mac and cheese
He's adorable.
is spaghetti noodles and shredded cheese on top of it. You know nothing about mac and
You
cheese.
know nothing.
Leave it to the pros.
Welcome back to the Bob and Tom Show. Quick check on attendance here. There's Ace Cosby, of course, proprietor of the Ace Cosby joke of the day. And wait a minute, are we going to actually interrupt the flow of the show? I think it's that time.
All right.
Sexy man with a deep voice. Ace Cosby, here he is with his joke of the day.
Brought to you by Omaha Steaks.
Oh,
Yes,
brought to you
indeed.
by Omaha Steaks. It is.
Yesterday, I bought some coconut shampoo.
How about that?
And I got home and I realized I don't have a coconut.
That was Ace Cosby's joke of the day.
Funny. Chick, you see.
Coconuts have hair.
That's right. That's why he was buying the shampoo.
Yeah. They're hairy.
Coconut.
You ever bought a whole coconut at a grocery store?
Yes.
I have, yeah.
What?
Have you ever tried to open one?
Hey, I'm about to say, how do you open
Yeah,
it?
no, not at all.
Need a machete.
You got a
I'm sorry?
screwdriver and a
A
hammer.
machete.
Yeah, I've seen Castaway. It didn't look easy.
Almost broke his skate, right?
What do you buy the whole coconut for? There's wonderful shredded coconut out
Because
there.
your kids go, hey, buy a real coconut. Let's try that.
Oh, Pat.
You cut yourself
Well,
trying
Pat,
to
you get
chisel
what
a
you get.
steak
That's all I was
knife.
thinking of the whole time I was doing it. This is just 2 weeks ago, by the way.
Was it delicious?
Yes.
Yeah, I bet.
Give your kid a history lesson. Teach him about President Kennedy.
What?
Would
What
he
does this have
often-
to do with President
well, this
Kennedy?
is the famous-
You're not aware of the famous
fairy
story
tale
of
part of his life?
PT 109 is President Kennedy was a very brave man, and he famously rescue after his the PT boat was sunk, and he carved a message on a coconut. It was on his desk at the White House.
I did not know.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, it's worth Googling. It's a tremendous
The
story.
What
message
was
said,
the
this
message?
This is the shape of Marilyn's boob.
I'm going
that's
to
kind
be
of
in
a
line.
crass message.
Once again, taking important points in history and somehow trivializing
He
them.
did that to himself.
I have a letter here from our.
Oh, wait a second. Hang on.
Hello, Bob and Tom Show.
Hey, fellas,
Oh, hey, Floyd.
Floyd.
I've enjoyed the coconut program.
Oh, well, you're welcome. Thank you.
I don't eat as much as I used to, kind of my cholesterol being what it is.
Sure.
You still see it on just about everything. Big D likes it on their pizza.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it's sure getting crowded out here on the roads, mainly spring breakers are heading home.
Sure. Yeah.
I tell you, I don't know what's redder, the brake lights or their faces. I guess people don't believe in sunscreen or any kind of cream rinse anymore.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I only have to put a little dab on my left arm and rub it in, and
Right.
I never wear short pants like these people do carrying on, but when it comes to sunscreen, I'll tell you, I don't go for that store-bought stuff. I prefer a potion Big D whips up for me, mostly baking soda with a pinch of charcoal in it, but it does the trick, you know.
I see.
And she never wears sunscreen neither on account of her daddy going blind last year when her mom got a little too wild with the bug spray during skeeter season.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. Blinded him.
Well, don't get me wrong now. You know, when she was younger, she was always out there getting all honey bronze like these kids and medium well on those sides. But nowadays, she barely go outside, you know.
Oh.
And I don't think she's seen the harvest moon the last 3 years.
Jeez.
Last time I caught a glimpse of her bending over in the shower, I thought I was looking at Johnny Bench's catcher's mitt. Kindly takes your breath away and takes your appetite with it, too.
I have no doubt.
Now she says I should try getting a spray tan regular. Boy, that's a bigger racket than bottled water or compressed air when you think about it. I bet Earl Shy wishes he was still around. He'd probably be the pivot man on Shark Tank if he alive today, you know, with... Boy, these potholes are something else.
I'll say, yeah, careful out there.
Well, it doesn't pay to travel if you don't have to. Other day, Big D told me she wanted me to take her antiquing. Of course, I said, I got no interest in going out again when I just get home and off the road. I said, if you're interested in looking at antiques, why don't you stay home and take a peek in the mirror?
Oh, boy, yeah.
Oh, she kicked the shine. Ace, that's yours to keep if you want it. I've been trying to find a happy home for that puppy for a while now.
Okay, Ace.
Boy, these lumber prices sure make it hard to get a mini barn built at a reasonable price.
Yes.
I bet we'll see gazebos and pergolas taking off again.
Gazebos and pergolas, of course. I don't sound like myself today. I don't know what's going on, but I guess it's good. What do you think, Josh?
Yeah, it sounds smoky and
Really?
Sexy. Yeah, you're
Sexy?
got kind of a
Feels kind of mucusy and slippery.
Okay.
Okay. Speaking of mucusy and slippery, wait a minute. That's not going to work.
Slippery when wet.
That's Pat Godwin is at the
nice
Oxford
save.
Gold. Sorry about that. The Oxford Gold Performance Room. Just sort of great performance from Pat. I really enjoyed that song about the royal family. Christy Lee, of course, is in the Navy Federal Credit Union news desk and newsroom. She's not in the news desk. That'd be very awkward, although she'd fit. She's the only one of us who would actually fit inside a desk. And it's time now to get back to the sports page with Chick McGee. I like what you're doing with that one fingernail.
A new survey has found, never mind. The Atlanta Falcons fans are the most inebriated fans in the NFL.
Wow. I would have guessed a colder climate.
A website said 86% of Atlanta Falcons fans admitted to binge drinking, while 77% reported smoking marijuana while watching games.
Okay.
Not at the stadium.
Jaguars fans, I don't know, Mrs. Griswold. Let me look that up, where they are when they're smoking.
I think this the true part of this survey is the Atlanta Falcons fans are the most honest when answering survey questions.
Jaguars fans tied Falcons fans for drinking, 86%. Ravens fans tied for marijuana, 77%. Arizona Cardinals fans, the next heaviest drinkers. Jaguars fans took the third spot for smoking pot. Indianapolis Colts fans come in fifth for drinking, sixth for herb.
That's right.
Fans of the New England Patriots found themselves at the bottom of both lists, with 42% admitted to binge drinking, 31% saying they smoked weed.
I'm trying to check. I'm sorry. What fans were those?
New England Patriots.
Okay.
So I think they're lying.
I do too.
don't. I think they get enough out of watching them win all the time.
Oh, really? They don't need to be inebriated
Yeah. Probably not.
to deal with the loss?
You ever been up there?
Well, yeah, I know. I get that. Yeah.
Again, I'm suspect of the results.
Meanwhile, okay, here are your top 5 drinking NFL fans. Falcons, Jaguars, Cardinals, Bills, Colts. Top 5 smoking. Falcons, Ravens, Jaguars, Cardinals, Bills. Bottom 5 drinking. Patriots, Cowboys, Lions, Vikings, Seahawks. Bottom 5 smoking. Patriots, Vikings, Cowboys, Lions, Dolphins. Survey found that 34% of fans reported drinking more than when their team was behind. Well, yeah.
That's a dangerous game, by the way. Trying to chase a loss with beer.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. 34% of fans reported drinking more when their team was behind. 31% drank more when their team was ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, so doesn't really tell us much.
The reason the Lions numbers are down is because nobody's watching the games.
Yeah.
Hard to drink during a game.
Very few people.
Speaking of the Atlanta Falcons, Kostaki Economopoulos will be our special guest. He's our NFL correspondent.
All right.
Coming up in a little more than an hour, we'll visit with Mr. Economopoulos.
He's been to plenty of Falcons games. He can attest to.
He goes to the Falcon game every week. The Falcon team. The
Oh,
Falcon
nice,
game,
yeah.
I'm skeptical of this survey, frankly.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well,
You're
it's a
skeptical
survey,
of all surveys.
I am. I think we all should be, and we're not skeptical enough. A lot of fake numbers out there.
It is odd that I figured Broncos fans would be up there on the pot smoking list.
Yeah, I would too.
And I figured Bears or Packers fans would be on the drinking list just because there's a lot of drinking culture in the.
I thought it'd be the Eagles.
Sure, yeah.
What are the Raiders fans? Not all the ones that have moved. What are they famous for? Ace, you're a Raiders guy.
The black hole, dressing up.
But I mean, are they heavy drinkers? Wouldn't you think?
I think most football fans enjoy a nice beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure. So
For a while there, weren't the Raiders fans mostly famous for drive-by shootings?
There we go. There we go, Joshua.
It was a little rough there for a bit. Wasn't
There we go.
Yeah, but they were sober when they were doing it.
You're right.
Let's not. Josh are having our own little laugh party over here.
If we didn't laugh, we'd cry.
All by ourselves.
Yeah.
Well.
Back to you, Joe.
And finally, the story that Josh and Tom have waited for. A professional bowler has picked up the first televised 7-10 split in 30 years. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, are you kidding me?
Wait a minute.
We have the audio.
Wow.
Okay.
We do.
You picked up the first?
In 30 years.
On
that was
televised bowling, it's been 30 years since someone nailed a 7-10 split and they got it on camera.
I think this is only the fourth in history that's been televised.
It's if you've ever gone bowling.
Oh.
And I mean, I'm sure maybe one person listening has ever gotten that. It's so tricky.
It's amazing.
And I didn't know what this was. This is when the two farthest back pins that are farthest away from each other, the two corners of the triangle.
Tried to get a spare.
Yes. Okay. Cool.
And the two that are farthest apart.
Insane.
Yeah, it's a tough move.
All right.
It'd be fun to take a professional bowler and have them set up 7-10 split over and over and see how long it would take to nail one.
Yeah.
Much like getting a hole in one, I imagine it may even be more difficult. I'm not sure. But what is the story on this, Jake?
I thought you said you were going to play the audio.
Oh, this is the audio of the announcer. This is a guy named Rob Stone, and he refers to the gentleman who got the 7-10 split, Anthony Newer, as the Ginger Assassin.
Yeah, he's got kind of a boyish look with red hair.
Here we go.
Come on, kid, do it. He did it! He got the 7-10, Randy! He did it! Woo-hoo! My goodness, the Ginger Assassin just dropped the 7-10. You bet, kid. You bet. Oh, man. Give me some oxygen and water to spare the game.
Hang on. I'm being told that's a Royal Rumble, WWE. That was not bowling.
And it's time now to get back to the sports page with Chick McGee. I like what you're doing with that one fingernail.
A new survey has found... never mind. The Atlanta Falcons fans are the most inebriated fans in the NFL.
Wow. I would have guessed a colder climb.
A website said 86% of Atlanta Falcons fans admitted to binge drinking, while 77% reported smoking marijuana while watching games.
Okay.
Not at the stadium.
Jaguars fans... I don't know, Mrs. Griswold. Let me look that up, where they are when they're smoking.
I think this the true part of this survey is the Atlanta Falcons fans are the most honest when answering survey questions.
Jaguars fans tied Falcons fans for drinking, 86%. Ravens fans tied for marijuana, 77%. Arizona Cardinals fans, the next heaviest drinkers. Jaguars fans took the third spot for smoking pot. Indianapolis Colts fans come in fifth for drinking, sixth for herb.
That's right.
Fans of the New England Patriots found themselves at the bottom of both lists, with 42% admitted to binge drinking, 31% saying They smoked weed.
I'm
on
trying
game
to
day.
check. I'm sorry. What fans were those?
New England Patriots.
Okay.
So I think they're lying.
I do too.
don't. I think they get enough out of watching them win all the time.
Oh, really? They don't need to be inebriated
Yeah.
to deal with the loss?
You ever been up there?
Well, yeah, I know. I get that. Yeah.
Again, I'm suspect of the results.
Meanwhile, okay, here are your top 5 drinking NFL fans. Falcons, Jaguars, Cardinals, Bills, Colts. Top 5 smoking. Falcons, Ravens, Jaguars, Cardinals, Bills. Bottom 5 drinking. Patriots, Cowboys, Lions, Vikings, Seahawks. Bottom 5 smoking. Patriots, Vikings, Cowboys, Lions, Dolphins. Survey found that 34% of fans reported drinking more than when their team was behind. Well, yeah.
That's a dangerous game, by the way. Trying to chase a loss with beer.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. 34% of fans reported drinking more when their team was behind. 31% drank more when their team was ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, so doesn't really tell us much.
The reason the Lions numbers are down is because nobody's watching the games.
Yeah.
What are the Raiders fans, not all the ones that have moved, what are they famous for, Ace? You're a Raiders guy.
The black hole, dressing up.
But, I mean, are they heavy drinkers, wouldn't you think?
I think most football fans enjoy a nice beer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm not sure. So
For a while there, weren't the Raiders fans mostly famous for drive-by shootings?
There we go. There we go, Joshua.
It was a little rough there for a bit, wasn't it?
There we go.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com.